Well, it was a good win. Um, they have a really deep pitching staff. I was impressed. Their reliever was very good. Um, but I think the whole game was settled in the first inning when Bailey Dowling hit that home run, and that kid's good too. So that was a big hit for us, and it kind of set the tone for the whole night. So I'll take that win.
All right, we'll go ahead and open up for questions. And I'll start things off, Robert.
Coach, Coach, Bailey Dowling has come up huge in 2-out situations. What type of mindset does a hitter have to have in order to be successful as she has been this season?
Well, I think she's got to be a battler, and she has done that over and over. She'll foul off the in between ball strike pitch that, you're worried that the umpire might call it. And I think she did that tonight, actually. Just she barely gets a little bit of it, and she moves on to the next pitch, gets to the next pitch, gets to the next pitch, and then finally she gets something she can drive. And she did that again tonight. It was a huge hit for us, and for her to do that as a freshman is even more impressive.
Go ahead, James.
Just wanted to hear about your thoughts on Sarah Cornell's start tonight and what you saw of her tonight.
I thought it was pretty good. I told her, after in the huddle, I think she threw a 3-hitter, and the only thing that was a big negative for me was hitting the girl with the changeup, and I think it was 2 strikes, and she's got to make a better pitch than that. But other than that, I thought she did a nice job. Some pitches weren't believable in terms of strikes to, swinging a pitch that's way above your head. She can get some of those down, maybe shoulder height. Those are tougher pitches to lay off. And if it's over your head, it's pretty easy to lay off. But I thought her velocity was pretty good. She gave us a good start.
Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, Coach, you guys added to your lead pretty consistently over the course of the first, 5 or 6 innings. You scored in a variety of situations. Can you talk about the consistency of your lineup tonight?
Yeah, I think a lot of people did. We tried a couple executions that I think one we fouled off on a squeeze, and there was another one, and we weren't successful. Obviously, it wasn't like game changing because you guys didn't know about it or didn't see it, which is a good thing. But we need to work on those little things. I thought we ran the bases pretty well, but took advantage of, like a fielder's choice, a ground ball that was hit to the infield. We scored a run on that. But it was just, when we only have 5 hits, we're hoping that one of them is a big one. And the big one was obviously Dowling's. One swing scored 3 runs.
Go ahead, Robert.
Coach, coming into the season, you said versatility is going to be a huge thing with such a deep roster. Can you talk about how it showed tonight with Johnson starting for sides because of her little injury, then Kayla Davis coming in? You could have had a cat girl come in, and then you had all those pinch hitters come up throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, unfortunately, we might have to, live that a little bit with, and I'm not sure exactly what happened with Jenna Johnson. She's going to have an MRI tomorrow morning. So, and she was playing great for us, as was KB. So we'll see about both of them tomorrow. But then you're right, Kat Grill got in there. She got her first stolen base of her career. She's a green light girl. And then Kayla Davis, she took Jenna's spot, and in her at bat, she battled really well, and it didn't end well, but she battled, saw a bunch of pitches. And, we always say it's the next person up. So we'll just do what we have to do. And that's been the name of the game in our program for a long, long time. And, you're ready to go. When your name is called, you need to be ready.
Any other questions for Coach Murphy? Go ahead, James.
Kind of touching on that a little more, it's always seemed like your teams have always been ready for any type of change. I mean, injury or lineup change. What is, especially over your time being the coach here, like what's been the mantra for that, and how long has it taken for that type of mindset to set in here? Because it's not an easy mindset to teach and to learn.
Yeah, it's just, I think it was actually one year, one of the stars of the football team got hurt. And the backup went in and just, you could not tell any difference. Nothing, like didn't miss a play, didn't miss a snap, and it just impressed the heck out of me because he was ready to go. And I probably talked about it for a week at practice, and it just, you are ready to go. And the other thing I say is you're on the team for a reason. We recruited you for a reason. You're good enough to be here. And so you'll get an opportunity. So I think, they buy into that as well. Look at Taylor Clark tonight. She got in, she pinch ran for Maddie, she stayed in the game. And then another thing that we always say is the new girl gets the ball. So I'm shocked that Kayla Davis didn't make it out tonight, because usually whoever goes in, that new person, whatever position, like Lexi Kilfoyle, she fields 2 balls in the last inning. The new girl is going to get the ball, and Taylor Clark got a nice, I think it was their 2-hole, who's pretty fast. She makes a good play on it. She's ready to go. So I think it's just been kind of a tradition in our program. You're good enough to be here. You're good enough to be on the roster. So when your time comes, they'll come through.